Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel Talk with the Angelics. I'm Charity, and yeah, we're glad to have y'all back. Glad that you clicked on this video. Here we talk about all things entrepreneurship, dance, performance, just all the things, being a woman, living life, like we're covering everything. Um, y'all are probably wondering why you only see one of us. We're trying a new setup, just experimenting with different ways to do the podcast. And we have Luna and Sayla behind the camera. They're
Hello,
gonna be
guys.
asking, yeah, they're gonna be asking, questions, and we'll kind of switch out. So you'll just to kind of freshen things up, you'll see different people on the in front of y'all instead of
Yeah.
all three of us at one time. Okay.
So I'll be asking Charity some questions. She's done a lot of pop-up classes for heels, hip hop, all different styles. Now I wanted to ask you, what are some things that you've learned as a dance instructor? Like just going throughout all these multiple classes, what do you pick up on what's challenging for dancers?
Mm, okay. Things I've learned. I feel like I've learned a lot and I'm still kind of learning
Mhm.
as I teach classes. I think the biggest thing that was like a struggle for me is learning how to teach different types of people because
Mhm.
everybody like learns differently. You have people who might just be able to see the combo and they got it. And you got people who need like intense breakdowns of certain
Right.
things, different skill levels and stuff. So I think I've just been figuring out how to explain things in different ways so everybody in the class can kind of understand what's going on.
Mhm.
Um, there are ways that when I'm taught, there are ways that I learn.
Mhm.
I've kind of learned how I learn, and I'd be feeling like everybody learns like that,
Right.
but it's not necessarily the case. So just kind of yeah, figuring out how to help everybody get it so we can all be on the same like
Right, exactly.
yeah.
I have another question following up that how like there's different energies in each room, right?
Hmm.
Like you definitely feel people are somewhat kind of timid and scared. How do you get people to kind of feel comfortable in your class and feel
Hmm.
like they're a group? Because I know like they probably seen you on social media, kind of think like, whoa, she's out there, she knows all of her stuff. How do you get to become personal with someone?
I think it all starts from like my energy when I come to the class.
Mm.
I've noticed that I've had certain days where like maybe I had like a bad morning or something, maybe I'm not in the best spirits. Those are the days where I don't feel like the energy was best in class
Mm-hmm.
versus if I come in and I'm feeling like super prepared and confident,
Right.
then those classes kind of go better. So I think it kind of starts with like the teacher. That's just what I've kind of learned. Like if I go into it and I'm super, super prepared, then I'm able to roll with the punches more, like
Right.
feed off of the students or kind of guide the class how I want it to go versus if I'm going in there, I don't really have like a plan, I'm kind of winging it,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm having to think about what the heck I'm teaching as well as trying to get everybody's energy. Does that kind
Right.
of make sense?
Yes. No, that makes sense.
So yeah, I think it starts with me. Like something I have to do is I always have to pray like right before I teach, or I'm
Mm.
gonna be in my head a lot. And I get
Really?
nervous real fast.
Yeah.
So that's just something um energy wise that makes a difference. And I think if the students are kind of feeling tense, because it's like you said, it's like a nervousing
Mm-hmm.
environment, especially for people who may not dance, who don't be dancing all the time.
Right.
It's a new environment. I think something just to get them like to loosen up, maybe like a freestyle drill at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
just let them have a moment to be like, this is a safe space. There's no judgment here. Like you can mess up, you can just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
um Having some kind of like exercise at the beginning kind of helps, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I have another question. I don't know. Of like all these questions are popping up.
No,
Now,
you're good. I love it.
now the next question is, are you someone who goes through the combo? Like, are you wanting to finish the combo? Say that you have a wide variety of students. Are you trying to get through the choreography really fast, try to get through the whole thing, or are you focusing on technique and kind of focusing on what's kind of the majority of class and how they're feeling in their body?
I'm definitely I'm okay with not getting through the whole combo. I think it depends on, because every class is different. It depends on like the goal of that class. For me personally, my classes are mainly like open level. So you have like a lot of different, you have beginners to intermediate advanced. Um, so it's kind of like those beginners, they don't necessarily need to be thrown choreo, just a bunch of choreo. They're
Right.
kind of like, they need that foundation. They need the steps to be explained and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Might need to take a little more time. And then even so, still like the advanced dancers, there could be things where they need it to be breaking down too. So it's one thing to just have choreo and you're not executing it correctly, but
Mm-hmm.
you finish the whole combo versus even if you just get through 2 8 counts, if it's executed correctly, that's like my that's the goal. Like that's how I know I
Yes.
did a good job teaching. So yeah, I don't gotta get through the whole combo.
Yeah.
Like
You would rather have everyone just feel good in their body and then
yeah,
film it, feel good, know what they're doing instead of feeling chaotic in
yeah,
their body.
for
Yeah.
sure, for
I love
sure.
that. Now we just did an Ang3lics like master class. Shout out to us. Whoop whoop.
First
We have
workshop.
another one coming up. So stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
Yes, we'll give you some notifications on that, posting all about it. But I just want to ask you, what was your favorite part of your choreography or like your teaching section? What did you like about your class the most?
Oh, that class was so much fun. The whole workshop was
Mm-hmm.
great. I feel like everybody's energy was just like everyone was so open and just open to receive new information. They were like they was pushing.
You're
They were
right.
really pushing and giving it their all. So like it was great. I think in my class, the support was a big thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone was so supportive of everybody that was dancing. We were hyping each other up. We were like, you know, oh girl, you got it, like encouraging everyone. So I think that was my favorite part
I
of my
love it.
class.
Yes. I was very surprised about the atmosphere for sure because
Mhm.
you never know. Like how I was asking you, there's always different classes where some might be very comfortable, some might be a little bit more timid, but this class, they were just full on. Sorry if you hear that in the background. We'll
Yeah,
try to cut that out.
there's people like mowing outside.
No,
So hopefully you
literally.
can't hear too much of it.
Hopefully you can hear us still.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming out from that Ang3lics podcast, all of that. Now, I want to ask you, what you've gone into different genres like heels, hip hop. What would you say is kind of your most liked? Like, which one do you like teaching the most?
Mm,
I know that's a hard one because they
yeah.
have different pros and cons, that's for sure.
No, for sure. I think I like teaching heels more just because I don't teach majorette a whole lot, but that would be one that I would teach. Those are probably like the
Oh,
two that I just have more experience in.
I would
So I'm
love for you to teach one of those. I would love to come
oh, I
into
might
one of
have one
those.
coming up.
But yes, more like heels. What would
hmm
you say?
Because I am very knowledgeable of the technique of it.
Mm.
Um, it I feel like with hip hop per se, I never necessarily trained in hip hop, so like I don't know the terminology, like the oh, it got stuck. I don't know like the basic, like I know
Mhm.
some things, but I don't think I'd be able to like explain it in a way where it's like other than just teaching choreo. I can, but I'm more knowledgeable in like heels and majorette just because those are the ones that I've specifically trained in for
Right.
the longest period of time.
Now, how did you get into heels?
Um, it's funny because I got into heels from dancing majorette, my mom, when I was going to Grambling and I started doing major at dance, like in college,
Mm-hmm.
my mom was like, you need to get some sex appeal. She was like, you need
Period.
to, yeah, that's exactly what she said. She was like, you need to get some sex appeal. Basically, like, you need to feel more confident in your body. You
Yes.
know, I was always a very awkward kid. But so she was like, well, I'm gonna put you in a Hills private and see if that works.
Okay.
And so she found two people. Nina was one of them. Shout out Nina and shout out Bap. Lord, the name BAP is our Instagram, BAP. But yeah, those are the two people that I took my first like Hills privates from, and from there it just kind of kept going from there. So yeah, it
I
was
love
to
that.
gain sex appeal, and then I just kind of liked it, so I just
Look
kept
at
it
you.
going.
Now you're a beast. You're a beast. All right. Now that's all the questions I have. Thank you, Charity. We are done with this podcast. We're gonna have some more interviews with me and Luna in the next episodes. But thank you, Charity. We'll
Yeah,
see
thank
you guys
y'all.
in the next video. Bye, guys.